y'all, Lexi with Helix Stitchcraft here, and this is my spoiled Saturday. Not in a bad way spoiled, like I am spoiled. I was given some birthday money, and at that time, the special edition Christmas Caron anniversary cakes were released through Michael's app. And I am not one for fat yarn. I think you guys know this about me. However, I do have 4 of the Caron anniversary cakes in sour cherry downstairs waiting to become a blanket for my bed. But also, I don't have a Christmas blanket. I've never made a Christmas blanket for my home, my house, whatever. And one of these cakes, I got 2 different ones that I intend to do in striped ripples, I believe is where I'm going with this. I'm probably going to be following Camille's Creations ripple blanket pattern. I will link that in the description box below. But let me just show you first. So the last couple of years I've been working on making some decor, Christmas decor. And this is the one thing I was able to pull out and be able to show you. I painted the wooden beads to match. I don't have them all trimmed up yet, but made the little puff balls. This is the garland I made. Okay, look at those colors. Do you all know? Caron Anniversary Special Edition Christmas Cake in the colorway Peppermint Plaid. There's the blue. Look at this. Y'all, look! It is exactly what I have been making over the course of the last 2 years. I've been making little things in this color theme. I have a bunch of little peace signs in each of these colors that hang on my Christmas tree. It's incredible to me that they came out with an anniversary cake in the exact Christmas colors that I have going. Now, I don't know for certain. I don't believe there is green in this. I'm going to dig around just a little bit. Hold on. No, it does not appear to have any green in it, which is why, that's what I believed, which is why I also got one of the cakes in, what is this one called? Holly Jolly. Pair those together, and that's my perfect Christmas blanket. I'm very excited. If you do not know about the Caron anniversary cakes, as you see, this thing is massive. This is 1,000 grams, 1,029 yards of a super bulky 6-weight. They recommend 8mm both hook and needles. Look at how perfect. I could cry. This makes me so happy. So this was one of the things that I bought myself with some birthday money, is these 2 anniversary cakes to make my Christmas blanket. And then I went ahead and I grabbed 2 more of these cloud cakes in the same colorway that I bought before, because I intend to make my husband a pair of pants out of these incredibly soft yarn. The specs on this one are much smaller. Hang on. We have 227 grams at 720 yards. They call it a medium 4, but I beg to differ. Let me show you. That ain't no 4 to me. That is like a 2 with fuzz. Maybe a 3. Maybe. 100% polyester, and they recommend 4.5mm hook and or needles. Machine wash and dryable. Yes, so I bought 2 more of those. I now have 4 of these to make a pair of pants for my hubby. And I will be right back with the other half. Okay, I'm back. Kiddos, momming comes first, right? So, the other thing that I received today, and the reason I feel so spoiled, is because I have had a wonderful experience with magiclandyarn.com. As you may know, Karen and Paul of Magic Land Yarn are my former roommates. They are a husband-wife team who run their yarn company, as well as raise a beautiful little 5-year-old daughter together. So, Karen had seen my Hippie Dippy poncho back in about August, the end of August, and asked me if I would be willing to do something similar for her for a sample piece for their fiber festivals and what have you. So she had me go ahead and get into their website, get an idea of what I thought I might be able to work with, and then she sent me yarn to create this. Karen has received and absolutely loves the poncho now. So in exchange for the hours I put into that piece for her, she offered me 1 hank of their hand-dyed yarn per 2 hours I worked. Y'all, I earned myself 12 hanks of gorgeous, luscious, soft. I cannot even explain to you how beautiful this yarn is. I'm so thrilled. I don't know where to begin. So I previously made myself a little short sleeve cardigan out of their colorways Sweethearts Night and what is the other one that I did the trim with? Let Down Your Hair. So to pair with that, because I have a sweater in that already, I got, this is Sweethearts Day, I believe number 3. Look at that. Block my face, maybe. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that yarn is. So this one, I intend to make myself a pair of socks to match that sweater. This is the Princess Sock yarn. It is 85% superwash of extra fine merino with 15% nylon. It is a 19.5 micron 4-ply, 437 yards to the 100 grams. It is luscious, just absolutely delicious. Look at how pretty. So pretty. Okay. And then for Halloween, Karen did a little series of colors to include. I want to grab one that you can see a little more of the color in. Hold on. This is Park After Dark. The pinks and the oranges with the black, and then it turns purple in some spots. Just absolutely. I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these to make myself a sweater eventually. I'm not sure exactly what sweater I'm doing. I got 7 because I figured if I crochet it, this should be enough. But I like to think that maybe I will knit myself my first sweater out of this yarn. Perhaps. But I haven't even picked up the knitting needles yet, so let's be real. So, I'm going to take it out. Hold on, let me put some of these away. Oh, and this is also the Princess Sock. It's the same specs. So the 85 extra fine merino, 15% nylon. I'm going to pull this one out real quick. Look at that. Look at how beautiful. I don't feel like it's picking up the color correctly. It's a lot more pink than it appears to be on my kit. Oh, I just realized, look at how it matches what I'm wearing. Oh, how funny. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. So. Look at how beautiful. Y'all, and it is so incredibly soft. Just gorgeous, luscious. It smells good even. Ooh, I love it so much. I feel so spoiled. I got to create something I wanted to create, that I was inspired to create. I got to play with beautiful, bougie, luscious yarn and then give it to somebody and hear the joy and the excitement that she feels for that thing that I made for her, and then be paid in more bougie, luscious, gorgeous yarn that I get to keep. Are you kidding me? Thank you. Thank you, Karen. Because y'all, while I like to buy a lot of yarn, I can't afford to buy a sweater quantity of this kind of yarn. Like, it's just unreasonable in a way for me to think about doing that. Oh, that didn't go very well. Anyway, how beautiful. Okay, so the last one for me is Spooky But Cute. This is another one of her Halloween series. all the speckles. So this is what I intend to make a pair of matching socks to that sweater. How gorgeous. This too is the princess sock. Let me tuck these ones away real quick. And then finally, Karen did me a favor, and she dyed a particular colorway on her yak blend that she has not dyed on a yak before, because that is what I desired to make a thing for my sissy from another Missy Kira. So we have here 3. 1, 2, 3. This colorway is called Unfortunate Soul. Look at that sheen. Look at how gorgeous that yarn is. I am so in love with this. So this one, it's 21 Royal Yak Silk. 80% extra fine superwash merino, 10% yak, and 10% silk. 19.5 microns, 4-ply, 437 yards to the 100 grams. Look at that. Look at how gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. So this is going to be a gift eventually, probably likely this time next year, for my sissy from another Missy Kira. So that is my Magic Land earnings. With this coming, as well as I have y'all Camille at Camille's Creations made me a yarn. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. She named it a little bit Alexi. Here's a picture. That yarn is dyed on a yak silk blend as well, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. So those are my colors, and Camille made a yarn with my name, and I'm just thrilled. So that was another birthday present to myself. And then I was naughty and bought some Mama G yarn at the auction last night. But it's my birthday. Well, it will be in a couple of days. I feel spoiled. With all of this coming though, all this bougie, luscious, amazing yarn coming, I decided that I first needed to bust out my Farmer's Daughter's fibers that I picked up in Montana, and I have balled all of that up. You want to see? I've balled all this up, ready to start the shawl. Now I have a mess on this one. Don't judge me. I'm still working on it. But look at that. Look at how gorgeous. Okay, there's those. And then this one, I ended up having to cut it. But there's my colors. And that is an upcoming, very, very soon upcoming project. I have to start that before I start with the Magic Land yarn or Camille's yarn, or there's just not enough time in a day. I have so many things I want to make. Of course, then I do things like squirrel off for a couple of days in a row and make a giant poncho. The only other thing that I have been really busting butt on is hubby's robe. I'm now on the 3rd cake going into this thing. This is where we are, and I've started a sleeve. I'm going to do the 2 sleeves and the hood and then finish length. But there we are so far with hubby's robe. And that's what I have been working on. I haven't really picked up a whole lot else, have I? No, I haven't. I mean, I've picked up the menagerie a little bit for a sweater. I'm just doing 2 panels, a front panel, back panel, and then I'll make some sleeves. I do need to continue working a bit. Oh, about the robe. So I had hubby clarify for me which thing did he want me to finish before Christmas, if I could pull any of them off. And he decided the robe rather than either one of his blankets. So that is what I'm focusing on. Yeah, that's about it. I haven't been hooking a lot on anything but that or the menagerie top that I'm working on. So yeah. There's my haul. I hope that you guys are having an awesome weekend and that you are just as spoiled and enjoying all of your luscious yarny goodness as well. Make sure that you join me Monday, 10 a.m. Mountain Time. I will be celebrating my birthday and doing a couple of giveaways with that. So make sure that you pop in. Yeah, that's about it. I'm spoiled and it's Saturday. So, spoiled Saturday. I don't know. I love you all, and I hope that you are out there living your lives to the fullest because it's all happening. I'm going to go live mine. I love you dearly. Bye.